Morning, everybody. It kind of looks dark right now, but it's just because, you know what? Let me see if I can get us some light, you guys. Alright, so that looks better. Thank you so much for joining me again. It's really bleaky. We're about to enter the rainy season here in Jamaica, so it's kind of bleaky right now. It is my favorite kind of weather, though. I mean, I like the sun, but I like the wet kind of climate as well. So we are chugging along in Matthew, and I'm really excited to get into the other gospels as well, to be honest. I am. So we should be at Matthew chapter 19, and my son is awake, so I'll wait for him to come out and he can just sit with me. When Jesus had finished saying these things, he left Galilee and went into the region of Judea, to the other side of the Jordan. Large crowds followed him, and he healed them there. Some Pharisees came to him to test him. They asked, "Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any and every reason?" "Haven't you read," he replied, "that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female, and said, 'For this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh.' So they are no longer two but one. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate." And I claim that word. You know, he's crying, but he can just simply come out here. "Why then," they asked, "did Moses command that a man give his wife a certificate of divorce and send her away?" Jesus replied. One second. I love my family. I think they're just the sweetest things. Sorry. So let's continue. So Jesus replied, "Moses permitted you to divorce your wives because your hearts were hard. But it was not this way from the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for marital unfaithfulness, and marries another woman, commits adultery." Okay. The disciples said to him, "If this is the situation between a husband and wife, it is better not to marry." Sorry. Wow. Jesus replied, "Not everyone can accept this word, but only those to whom it has been given. For those are eunuchs because they were born that way. Others were made that way by men, and the others have renounced marriage because of the kingdom of heaven. The one who can accept this should accept it." Like, I have so many questions about this whole divorce thing because, you know, you know what? But to be honest, he did declare in the first part there up at, where is it? Where it says, "What God has brought together, let no man separate." Let no man separate. So I'm a firm believer that if the Lord has not sanctioned the marriage, that if it is broken up, that the Lord broke it up, you know. But once the Lord has given you clear indication that, hey, this is your husband, this is your wife, the only lawful way the Lord will allow a separation is if there's unfaithfulness. So if that person, cheats or sleeps with another person and you can't forgive it, because, the Lord wants you to try to forgive up to 70 times 7, but he's going to give you a pass. Like, I'll understand if he cheats and you don't want it no more. I understand if she cheats and you want faithfulness in your marriage, right? That kind of covers up what I was about to say, because I was like, there are other people who the Lord, like, I'll listen to them and they said, oh, the Lord said I must divorce my husband and marry somebody else. I don't know. The Lord, they must know what the Lord told them or didn't tell them. I was not there, but here the Lord is clearly stating that if he told you whatever he brings together, he don't want no man separating it. The only way he'll allow it is if there's unfaithfulness. And that reads to me, if the Lord didn't bring it together, it can be broken. It can be broken. It can be broken. All right. Then little children were brought to Jesus for him to place his hands on them and pray for them. But the disciples rebuked those who brought them. Jesus said, let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these. When he had placed his hands on them, he went on from there. Okay. The rich man. Now a man came up to Jesus and asked, Teacher, what good thing must I do to get eternal life? Why do you ask me about what is why do you ask me about what is good? Jesus replied. I need to get a new Bible. I don't trust this translation, to be honest. I was using my mom's Bible before, but I've decided not to use it anymore. I'm not quite sure about this translation. So it says, why do you ask me about what is good? Jesus replied, there is only one who is good. If you want to enter life, obey the commandments. Which ones? The man inquired. Jesus replied, do not murder, do not commit adultery, do not steal, do not give false testimony. Honor your mother and father, and love your neighbor as yourself. All these I have kept, the young man said. What do I still lack? Jesus answered, if you want to be perfect, go, sell your possessions and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me. When the young man heard this, he went away sad because he had great wealth. And Jesus said to his disciples, I tell you the truth. It is hard for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Again, I tell you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man, to enter the kingdom of heaven. When the disciples heard this, they were greatly astonished and asked, who then can be saved? Jesus looked at them and said, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Peter answered him, we have left everything to follow you. What then will there be for us? And Jesus said to them, I tell you the truth, at the renewal of all things, when the Son of Man sits on his glorious throne, you who have followed me will also sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone who has left houses and brothers or sisters or father or mother or children or fields for my sake will receive 100 times as much as will inherit eternal life. But many who are first will be last, and many who are last will be first. How are you guys? My sweet baby. Kiss mommy. Love you. You sweetie boy. You sweet? He's such an angel. He really is. You really are. Come and say hi to them. Say hi. Say hi. My name is Elijah. Yes. My name is Elijah, and my name means Yahweh is my God. That's what your name means. Mm. Mm. I give God thanks for my children. They are such little gifts. I give God thanks for them. They're such little gifts. So at this point, I don't know if I'm supposed to get another job or try to get a job. I don't know. My husband had a better day on the road yesterday. I'm praying today that we get some food deliveries. I'm just praying for the increase. Praying for the increase. Praying for the increase because I'm so weary. I am barely just like chugging along at this point, and I just want to lie down and sleep. I'm very tired, I think. So I'm gonna go now. I got through this video today. I'm kind of exhausted right now. I don't know why I'm so tired. I do love to look at him.
Smart, very smart.
Yes. I love to look at him.